and you're out here praying for a Korean boyfriend. Have you ever gotten down on your knees and prayed to God for your mom?
Hello, my name is Lydia and I am currently living and teaching in South Korea, and I am so sick and tired of these mother effing TikTokers on this mother effing app.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Okay? Now that I'm living in Korea, what I start seeing popping up on my For You page are a lot of Korea-centered TikToks. Usually I don't mind them. Sometimes they're funny things about what it's like living in Korea, and I'm like, haha, me too, I can relate to that. And other times they don't really appeal to me because it's for people who are looking to come to Korea, visit, work, whatever. But most of the time, these TikToks are about Tinder, dating, Korean men.
Hey, she say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama. She say, do you?
Oh, I came to Korea and I went on Tinder and look at these boys. And then it's just showing a bunch of Korean men, and oh, they're so attractive, and oh, I have to come to Korea now because I need to date all of these men and blah blah blah. I think it's the crack, because like in my head, like it doesn't make any sense that we are glorifying Korean men to this extent. There are beautiful men everywhere. And once again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Something beautiful to you will not be beautiful to someone else. But what I don't understand is the fact that we are fetishizing Korean men purely because they are Korean.
Make a joke about it. Honestly, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
Because like, if the roles were reversed, oh wait, they have been.
So any of you guys interested in dating or knowing or marrying a beautiful Asian girl, and I mean like a girl out of your league, let's talk about that kind of girl, okay? The first thing I can tell you is they're in Asia. They're not here, okay? The ones that are here are like not cool, not nice. I rarely meet a sweet.
What in the expired mail packet Asian fetishizing called Cassidy is this?
Wow. Like that's ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. Come on, come on, come on. And what I don't approve, honestly, is the fact that these are people knowingly putting this up on TikTok, knowing the only reason they're doing this is to get some clout, is to get some fame, is to get some hits on their TikTok. Those pictures, it will probably take you a good 4 hours to find those types of pictures. And when you do find those types of pictures, they are most likely catfishes. And then when you do scroll and you do match, wait a minute, they may be fetishizing you. Yeah, they're gonna come into your Tinder and they're gonna say, oh, I love some chocolate. Ooh, do you want sex? Friends with benefits? You know what? Dating in Korea as a foreigner is super, super difficult. Not only because there is a language barrier, but there's also a cultural barrier, and there's also the fact that you are foreign. So there's this whole like ideal like of keeping like the Korean bloodline pure. I mean, as like, you know, the years are changing and people are becoming more open to interracial, intercultural marriages, like it's not as bad, but it is here and it still exists. So I don't know what type of dreamland you're thinking Korea is, but it is not what TikTok is making it out to be. And if you think it is, that's Darwinism, sis. That is natural selection coming for you. That is natural selection, and Godspeed. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Y'all are out here praying for Korean boyfriends when you're not even praying to God for your family's health. This is a pandemic.
It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic.
And you're out here praying for a Korean boyfriend. Have you ever gotten down on your knees and prayed to God for your mom? Have you ever gotten down on your knees and prayed to God for thanks for the blessings that you've received in your life? Instead, you're out here praying for a Korean boyfriend who's gonna ghost you after he has sex with you. And the thing is, they know that you're obsessed. They know you want them. So now, they'll just take advantage of you. I'm just saying. Again, I'm not generalizing, but the fuckboys know, they know that you want them. So then you go to Korea and you're like, I want a Korean boyfriend, and then you try to date them and they'll be like, yeah, I know, I'm just using this girl because she's really obsessed with Korean guys and blah, 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 blah. I think that's attractive. I don't know about you, but to me, like, if a guy was only dating me because I was black, next. Like, they know that you're obsessed because of BTS and because of blah, 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 blah. Like, BTS is not hot shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I find a lot of Korean actors and K-pop artists really attractive, insanely talented. Like, I'm not saying I'm not attracted to Korean men. I've tried to date in Korea, okay? I've tried to date in Korea. I have. Have I been successful? No. But that's besides the point. I'm not bitter. I'm just being honest.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Like, this is the reality of the situation, guys. Like, you can't be fooled by these TikTokers. And whenever I see these TikToks of, oh, this is my Tinder page in Korea. Oh, I have to go back to Korea because men in America are shit and men in here are shit.
Korean Tinder is elite. And now I'm back in New York. Now all I'm seeing is Pop Smoke loving, half grown out beards.
And you are disrespectful because I can't believe, oh, I have to leave America because the boys here are shit. Boys are shit everywhere. So are girls. Girls are also really shit. We are shit people. And you guys need to stop. You need to stop like disrespecting a whole country because they can't dance to BTS Dynamite. Like, and then you guys are out here like, oh, I'm gonna get a VPN. I'm gonna buy Tinder Plus so I can start swiping in Korea. You think you're gonna get into a relationship with someone who's halfway across the world in a pandemic? It's a pandemic. So I don't know what you're doing, Jennifer, Claire, Sabrina. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, sis. Have some dignity, have some pride. And then stop chasing after the Korean boys in your neighborhood too, okay? He's gonna call the cops. He will call the cops on you, okay? I hope he does, because the fact that you're going up to Asian men in your neighborhood, oh my God, you look like Jimin. Oh my God, you look like Park Seo-joon. He does not look like Jimin. He does not look like Park Seo-joon, okay? Relax. You are literally glorifying men because they are a certain ethnic race. You are literally glorifying men because they are Korean, because they are Asian. And that in itself is so weird. You know what TikToks you need to watch? You need to watch TikToks of people who actually live in Korea. People who make content about what it's actually like living in Korea. Not people who have visited Korea for 2 weeks, not people who've come to Korea for an exchange and left. That type of life is completely different from actually living and working in Korea. So vastly different. The groups of people you meet, the type of experiences you will have, it is so different. And I don't like this generalized misconception of what Korea is like. And it's so romanticized and everyone is so enraptured by it. But like, that is not how it is, you know? That is not how it is. Didn't your mama ever tell you not to believe everything you see on the internet? Like, this is literally a rant. I wanted to rant about this because I literally don't understand why Korean men are being so glorified on the internet, and like, it really needs to stop. They're just guys. They are literally just guys. So stop chasing them down in your neighborhood. You can appreciate people, and you can appreciate BTS, and you can appreciate Park Seo-joon without fetishizing them. They're talented men. Have some shame. Have some shame. And be more aware of how you are treating Korean men and how you are vocalizing your love for Korean men, because at the end of the day, men are men. Everywhere you go, there'll be good ones, there will be good ones, there will be bad ones. You have to treat it like any other situation. Korea is not some utopia of beautiful men and nothing bad ever happens here and the streets always smell like roses. No, it's not. And if you think it is, then you really need to do some more research because you will be so disappointed. And I wanted to talk about how ridiculous I think it is. I wanted to yell at the camera. So yeah, please guys, just saying, have some shame.